e-learning channel, Museum. Holiday season is here, so today we're going to learn some Christmas song. Since winter is here and all the outside is covered with the snow, let's play Winter Wonderland. Oh, I know some of you are in the summer season. However, enjoy your Christmas with this song. Let's see how it goes. Now, if you look at the bottom bass, this is the chord. What is the chord? Now, let's see. We don't know the middle note, so we don't know it's major or minor, but at least we know. This is a 7th chord, major 7th chord. So C can be major 7th or minor 7th. But if we're looking at the top, the right hand playing E instead of E flat. So this will be C major 7th chord. Okay, so left hand is major 7th and stepping up. What is it? D 7th chord. But since it's coming whole step down, D 7th, just D7. And then the next chord is a 7th chord, but is coming from E to whole step down. So it's gonna be E 7th chord. And the next one is everything just half step down. So you go to E flat, B flat, D flat. How you do is you just from E, B, D to slide down. That's how you play it. See? And then another step down, D chord again. So basically this music consists of 4 chords. C major 7th chord and D 7th chord, E 7th chord, and E flat 7th chord. That's it. And coming to D again. So you just stepping up and step down. That's all you have. And basically you just keep repeating the left hand. So if you remember these positions, then it will be much easier to play. Now let's see the right hand. Right hand starts with G, but use finger number 3 because we have to go up higher. So you start with the G and it's incomplete measure, which is pick up beat, start on 4 speed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, rest, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Up to here. Now, some of you may ask, why we don't start with finger number 5 instead of 3? You can start with the 5, but if you start with the 5, you have to use the weakest finger, which is 4 and 5. Then it's really hard to bring it out the melody line. That's why I think it's easier to start with finger number 3 and you bring it up the melody line. And then you switch later, like this. And also, in second measure, you will see the syncopated rhythm pattern, which we learned last time, right? What is it? 8th note followed by daddy the quarter note. The rhythm goes short, long, right? So, 2, you have to go right away, short, long, 2, 3. So if you remember this rhythm and position, then it will be easy to play. If you play in a regular rhythm, it should be okay. Problem is when you play this music in swing rhythm. So for now, we'll just go slow and play it in both hands together in regular rhythm pattern as it is. Okay, so right hand starts on G, left hand on C major 7th chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, left hand G, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to here. Now, the rhythm is kind of tricky, right? some of the rhythm not coming on the beat, but it's off the beat. Just like last week I explained it, right? So if we go from the major 4 pickup beat, which is G, 1, 2. Do you remember the rhythm? Short, long. Because it's eighth note followed by the quarter note. Just difference is you have so many notes to play it. So you have to practice this part. Like this. Got it? So 1, 2, left hand 3, 4. Your G is coming after 4, not on the 4. Why? Because fourth beat is on the rest, right before the G. So 3, 4. So play right after 4. And then if we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, the same thing. Whenever you see this last eighth note is coming right after 4, then it should be easier to remember. Then the next rhythm is you just slide it down to the F. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. This one is you play right after 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is not after 4, but on the 4. Why? Because you have 2 eighth notes. If there is rest right before, then you will play it off the 4. And it repeats back again. But instead, in your left hand, you will play twice instead of once. Okay? So now let's go. The same place. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? So that's repeating the same part, but the difference is you have left hand repeating. And the confusing part is maybe see this one. How are you gonna do? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's tied. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember that way. I guess it's easier to practice instead of counting 1, 2. So this part, practice eighth note as 1 count. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you practice that way, it should be easier. Got it? Then let's move it on. The same way. We will give eighth note as 1 count. But this time it will be slower than before. Now let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. B, B, G, G, and C sharp. F and A. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then C sharp and B. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this part is one of the most confusing part because of the rhythm and there's so many sharps and so many notes played together. So practice like eighth note is 1 count, and if you can play it well, then count 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just like count as a 2, grouping it 2. Then sometimes it's much easier. Now, if we move it on to the next part, it's pretty much the same as the previous one, just like first part. So right hand is D sharp and G, and left hand is G. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and shift it down. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here, do you see this 3? It's triplet. It means you play this 3 note in 1 count. How are we gonna do? 1, 2, 1, 2. So 3 note in 1 count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is one of the most confusing part because of the rhythm change. From triplet to duple means 2 notes at 1 count and another quarter. So you have all the rhythm variation. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The rhythm is pretty tricky. I will play slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? So if we play it fast, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the same rhythm but in different notes, but it's pretty confusing. So practice this part a couple of times and we went to the next one. So which is D chord and C, E on right hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how it goes. So last part, if we give it as 8th note as 1 count, then it's easier. So for the last part, group the notes from the C to G, A, B, C. You go all the way to G to C, and the right hand goes G to C again, and then E, F, F sharp, G, C, D, D sharp, E. So this is a pattern. And then coming down to B and D sharp, the left hand is G chord, G7th one, and the right hand goes to G, A, C, and left hand is a C chord, going to C. So first to practice the note, group, 2, practice slow. And when you can play it well, then play this one with the swing rhythm. Now I would play a whole entire song in regular tempo. And as I play, just feel the rhythm. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. you feel comfortable playing it in this rhythm, then play it with a swing. Swing means whenever you see the eighth note, you play a long short, like faster version of dotted quarter note with followed by the eighth note. So long short, long short, long short, long short. Instead of playing each one or each half count, you just play long short, long short, long short, long short. That's what the swing rhythm. Swing rhythm is used most often in jazz music or in swing music too. Now I will play it in swing rhythm with the slow tempo. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, How do you like it? It's nicer than you play it on the beat, right? Of course, some part you don't know when to match or which note to play it short and which note to play it fast. Basically, the first one is longer and the second one is shorter. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So it goes short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. Got it? If you don't know, just first practice the right hand melody only. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. So practice 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't know count as eighth note as one count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it should be easier. And for pedal, you should change every chord. Left hand. So after you play and lift it up, change. Play, lift it up, change. Change. So you have to change every chord. What if you have two notes? The same thing, repeat it. Then just leave it for the same chord. If you play in the same chord, then that's fine. Lift it up. And then 1. You see? So basically your pedal follows your left hand. So if you have trouble playing with pedal, then practice with your left hand and pedal by itself. Then put it both hands together. Then it should be okay. How do you like the song? It's really fun, right? Especially when you play with the swing rhythm, it sounds more exciting. And also the major seventh chord making sound more interesting too. So in this lesson, we learned all the seventh chord and also swing rhythm. It's gonna take a couple of weeks to play a swing rhythm, so don't worry about it. Just practice as it is, and when you can play it well, then just do step by step. Got it? And I will see you next week with more interesting Christmas music. And I hope you stay warm and well. And bye.